You wake up one day and your bank account balance has four commas and 12 zeros preceded by a 1. What would you do? I know what I would. So obviously this is a fictitious situation that, why not think about something like this? And let's just take an example of what I would do uh, if I woke up with $1 billion or so in my bank account. Well, first and foremost, I would erase all debt owed for me and my entire family. That's my wife, my children, my grandbabies, my sisters, and their family. Wipe the slate clean. Um, then I would focus on what was really important to me. I would set up my grandbabies, and I've already discussed this with my wife. We would set up trust funds for our grandbabies to make sure that they were set. They would each get $1 million, and we'd put it in a savings account that would be tiered off, and they would get that money as time progressed. They wouldn't have to worry about college. We would make sure that that's taken care of for each and every one if they want to do that. We would go ahead and give each one of my children like $1 million so that they could just start their life over again. Then my wife would go ahead and open up multiple businesses that she doesn't necessarily have to run, but she would put people in charge. That way it can continue to generate income. Things that she really has a passion for, like fashion, design, home design, and interior decorations and things of that nature. She would also open up a chain of fitness locations because that's her passion. Again, she's not going to run them. She's just going to be the money behind it, reaping the benefits. She also wants to start a charitable foundation to help people that are lesser or more people that need the help, such as the homeless and things like that, that it can be used as, let's be honest, a tax write-off when it comes down to it, but to really help the needy. That's the basis of what would be done if I woke up with that kind of money in the morning. See, once we get all those things taken care of, well, my wife and I, we're going to get all the nips and tucks and lipo and whatever we need to do to make ourselves feel a little bit better. I would hire a personal trainer, a well-known personal trainer, not just my wife, to get me in shape that I know I need to get into. We would hire a stylist for each of us. We would hire hair and makeup people for my wife. I don't need makeup. I have no hair except right here. So it's all about that. We would hire personal chefs to take care of us so that we started eating more healthy or healthy to begin with. Obviously, we would still continue to have our own house because guess what? It's going to be paid for. Why buy something else? If it ain't broke, let's not try to fix it. We can always get other places, right? See, then, after about 6 months, my wife and I will do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. And we would start by knocking things off our bucket list of where we've wanted to travel around the world. Now, this is in no specific order, but we would definitely hit each and every one of these places. We go to Mumbai and walk the city streets. We go to Thailand and Cambodia and visit all the temples. We go to Brazil and enjoy the festivals, the beaches in Belize. We'd visit the waterfalls in Africa. Go to the pyramids in Egypt. Take gondola rides in Venice. Have breakfast in Milan, lunch in Palermo, and dinner in Rome. We'd walk the Great Wall in China. Visit the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Visit London and Big Ben. How about the Kremlin in Russia? We go to Niagara Falls. We'd even play in the waters of the Pacific Ocean by San Diego. Then we'd buy a loaded RV and we'd travel all over America. Now I would have to buy my dream car, a 1980 Pontiac Firebird with T-tops, black leather interior, with the Firebird on the hood. We'd get my wife her dream car, a souped up Chevelle with the top scoop just ready to roar down the street. I'd then hire a professional photographer to capture my wife's beauty as I have always seen her as, making sure that he takes his time, or her, filming her, taking every possible photo, showing her beauty, all her hard work that she's put in over the years to get her body and her mind where she's always wanted it to be. We'd club all night in Vegas. We'd go to the Super Bowl and get all field access, behind the scenes VIP. And yes, it's to watch the Detroit Lions win it. We'd spoil ourselves with fine dining every night. After dinner, we would go dancing and enjoy ourselves. And then afterwards, explore our deepest fantasies that we've always wanted to do with each other. See, we'd spend time finding each other all over again. From dressing up in outrageous outfits, to going to parties of people that we don't even know, to drinking champagne by the poolside at noon, just to hang out, We'd shop at Whole Foods just for the produce. And yes, we would go visit and shop at Target daily, because that's our joint. We'd work out at Equinox just so we could play in their pools and walk around wearing whatever we wanted to wear. Then we're just going to do whatever we want to do to each other, whenever and wherever we want to. So, now I know that this is just a fantasy or dream reality that I'm trying to talk into existence. Most of these things you can have without becoming a trillionaire or billionaire. It's just the will and a want that you can do this and just put your mind towards it and build towards it. Yes, currently I can't travel the world with my wife, but I can make every moment with her as big as I possibly can. So, as always, I'm the Comic Plug, and thank you once again for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, turn your notifications on, give me a like, give me a comment, and in the comments tell me what would be your dream fantasy or dream scenario if you woke up with like $1 billion in your bank account. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.